Okay. In theory, this is going live on the internet. In theory, if I click on this button over here, we'll see it going live on the internet. Oh yeah, there we go. We seem to be live on the internet.
I'm just singing Rockin' Robin in my head. It's okay.
Don't sing it out loud.
Nope.
We might get a takedown notice.
Nope. I kept that internal. No one needs to hear this voice singing. Nobody needs to. Guys, we survived. Okay. It has been a long 2 days. I have very little to no voice. But let's do a live podcast. Are we ready?
Nobody's ready. We're not ready for this.
Oh, here we go. Welcome to the Northern Knits Podcast, guys. We are two friends in Fibre who knit, craft, crochet, and talk everything in between. I'm Jocelyn, and my co-host is
Diana.
And I have no voice. I know. I am aware. I acknowledge that this is going to be a problem for me tomorrow.
That's a tomorrow problem.
Tomorrow's a car day. So we were just at the Edmonton Fibre Frolic all weekend. To everybody we got to meet, hello. It was a wonderful weekend. For everybody who watches the Instagrams who wasn't able to make it down, hopefully you guys were able to see some interesting vendors and some new interesting craft pieces, which was sort of what we were trying to do for everybody. And for everybody else who's a regular watcher and our listener, that's right, it's a live podcast. I'm going to go hide at my mom's house for a couple of days, so I'm not going to be home to edit. So, because we don't like skipping podcasts, we're doing it live. Which really, I mean, it's almost December, and we're live in December anyway.
Yeah, we've only got, after this one is 2-3 more recorded episodes for the year?
Yeah, and then we're done recordings for the year.
Sweet.
And we're just live for the rest of it.
Fun.
Wild. So it's going to be a regular podcast. Hello to everybody in chat. I have no idea what's going on. Diana's
yeah, we
in
got a
charge
few
of
people
that.
in chat. We got Crafty Chemist,
Hello,
Nikki
love.
Knits, S Knits, Liz,
lovely.
Susanna.
Excellent.
So I'm glad people found us on short notice. We had no idea what time we were going to be able to do this.
Everyone's like, do you know? And I'm like, not a hot.
After dinner mountain time. That's all we got.
Well, so we had the show, then there was pack up, then you got to get back to the hotel, then you got to get food, and then we have to set up. And boy, if you could see our lifestyle right now, guys.
This is a setup. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lamps.
One's on a couch.
One's on
a rolly chair.
Yeah, and the laptop is propped up on boxes. We're a professional setup.
Welcome to YouTuber life. This is how it works.
Oh, SNES is in Australia, so this is lunch break.
Oh, lunch break.
Fantastic.
Oh.
Hey, we finally hit a good time for Australia.
It only took us 5 years to figure out. Oh, God. Oh, jeebers. So, we're going to do a regular podcast, and we'll chat with you guys as we go along. So, Diana wanted to skip what we're working on, and I said no.
Well...
It went in the car with me.
Okay.
We're talking that. But what's in your cup, my dear?
Oh, what's not in my cup? I got water.
Got it. So do I.
I got
some water.
I got orange and turmeric kombucha.
Okay, I don't got any kombucha. I don't do kombucha. It's not a thing for me.
And I have adult beverage. I have scotch.
Scotch.
I have scotch. I have a little bit of scotch.
I got water and some ginger pop, guys.
Hopefully I don't fall asleep by the end of this. That's what the other things are for. This is actually 90% this is for my throat because it feels really good.
Oh, I know. Oh man, we did so much talking today. It was crazy. All right.
It burns so good, you know?
I'm wearing wools today, so are you?
I'm wearing wools today. Shall I talk about my wools, or do you want to?
Guys, you have to remember it took her 5 minutes when she remembered she was a YouTuber. She needed a moment today. That's how we're going.
I'm going to need several moments this week to just realize what's going on.
I am wearing my Moonbow cardigan. It doubles as a coat, or when I'm tired and I start to get a little cold, which I am, a very good sweater. I need a second one of these. Like we decided in the car on the way up, I need a wool version. Because this one's acrylic, hey? So this is 2 strands of impeccable held double. But I need a wool version. I need a rustic wool.
I agree.
Yeah. So
I
that's
might
gonna
need
have to
one
happen.
too.
That's gonna happen at some point. When? I don't know. I don't know when I have time. But right now, my Moonbow is the one that it was my car sweater. It's been my mini coat sweater. It's like -9. I'm like, Then in a Find Your Fade shawl, and I'm good to go.
Absolutely.
So many knits. Hey, I brought a hat and fingerless mittens. I am all weathered. And I got wool socks on.
I brought my Find Your Fade
Yeah.
and the fingerless mitts you made me.
Yeah.
Wearing wool socks.
Yeah.
And the sweater I'm currently wearing is a ranunculus from Jen, who
Yeah.
sent a box of sweaters. It was like, I've made too many sweaters. Here, take some sweaters.
There's like
so
10 of them or something. Like
I got a new
more?
sweater.
How
So
many?
I'm wearing a ranunculus knit by somebody else today, which is fantastic.
Oh, yeah. No, it was amazing. It was, you guys should have seen it in here on the Friday. It was wonderful. We were hanging out and trying on sweaters and seeing what fit who. And it was so much fun. It was so good. It was such a wonderful thing for her to send.
Oh, I apologize. My eyes are watering because it is so much drier here than in Ontario. And my eyes have just been going like all weekend.
It's almost like you're nowhere near a lake system.
Yeah, I'm just like, my body is shriveling.
That's
So don't
a
mind me.
dreadful-
It's tears of happiness, joy. I don't know. It's tears of it's too freaking dry.
Tears of it's too freaking dry.
Oh, Rochelle, hi. Found out about you guys because of the Instagram lives. Thanks for the guided tours this weekend.
Oh, those were so much fun. Oh,
I had a lot of
gosh,
fun doing
that was
those.
delightful. What you guys didn't see was like me running ahead of Diana, hoping and warning people so they didn't want to be on camera. They knew where she was.
I was listening. I was
just like, oh no.
I feel like that part of it actually worked really well.
Yeah.
It was really fun. I had a lot of fun doing those.
That's good.
I'm gonna have no voice tomorrow.
I'm
no
so
voice.
glad it's just me and Aaron in a car with an audiobook tomorrow, and we're just going to my mommy's house. My mom will just laugh at me.
You're
and
not gonna
tell
say
me-
20 words, are you?
Probably not. We get in the car and I'll be like, it's all James S.A. Corey today. I'm re-listening. The Expanse series has been on Aaron's list for a while. So because I have the audiobooks, we're listening to Leviathan Wakes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's the first book in the series, which
Just
is,
haven't finished the last book.
it's a 20-hour book. And
Oh,
we're
that'll get you
listening
most
at
of the way.
1.4 speed, so it's like a 14-hour book. And it's about a 13-hour drive from Edmonton to Winnipeg,
Oh, perfect.
roughly. So it'll do us most of the way. We listened to The Martian most of the way out. Yeah, so
Another good one?
Martian by Andy Weir is an amazing audiobook. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. Even if you don't like space, it doesn't matter. It's so good. So good.
It's set in space, and that's about all the space there
That's
is.
what it is. All right. I want to talk about what I worked on.
Yeah, okay, let's talk about the, surprisingly few things we worked on. Because I also have a pittance of knitting. Well, it's a fair amount of knitting, but only
I have
thing.
2 things.
2 things. I packed 2 things. I worked on 1 thing.
And I only have 2 things because I cast it on while we were having lunch today.
Susanna, I use eye drops. See, I looked at my eye drops when I was packing to come out here, and I'm like, nah, I won't need those. Needed them. So eye drops and business cards are the things that I forgot to pack for this trip.
Oh, I forgot my voice. and business cards. In my dragon fiber bag of coffees. Which is like as close as I can get to caffeine most of the time these days. I really love this bag. I have my Woodwoe sweater from the podcast anniversary earlier this year that came to Edmonton once already. This was the car knitting the last time I was here in May for the Fibre Frolic in May, and we finished the body. And then did I finish the one flippin' sleeve all summer long? No. It sat with the body and one sleeve done for a very long time. And then I got in the car and there was no access to nothing else. Nothing else. And I got 2/3 of a sleeve done.
Hey!
Took me 13 hours, but I did it. And yes, by the time we left, oh goodness, what was the last stop before we got into Edmonton?
I don't know. I wasn't there. I showed up on the plane.
Texted it to some people. Don't remember. And it's gonna come to me when we're finished.
Mm-hmm.
I was so sick of knitting on the sleeve, because I'm not a fan of sleeve knitting, that I just sat quietly in the car and listened to the book. I couldn't do it anymore. I've got about 2 inches left, and then I've got 3 inches of cuff to do. And then this will finally be done. So I'm
Nice.
going to try to make myself finish this on the car ride home so I can finally have this on the needles.
Amazing. amazing.
But I made progress, and I made serious progress.
Liz says clap, clap, clap emoji.
Clap, clap, clap emoji, yay!
Oh, and yes, Susanna, we did check out the coffee place, 8 Acres. They were like actually in the hall.
They were in the hall.
They were like 30 feet away from us. It was great.
It was gorgeous. They had a Saskatoon berry spritzer. Oh,
it was good. It was so sweet. It was too sweet for me.
Good.
I had a sip. That was good. That's all I wanted.
I drank mine. And had I been smart and tried it on Saturday, I would have had a second one today.
Mm-hmm.
But I love fruit sugar sweet. Like, I'm just... And it was all natural sweet sugars because it's straight just the fruit sugar from the berries. But yeah, sweet. Very, very sweet. Super good. I really liked it. So I almost have an FO. It only took way too freaking long. I can knit a sweater in 2 weeks. I can knit a sweater in 10 months.
Uh-huh. Well, I was talking to somebody this weekend who was wearing a sweater, and she's like, yeah, I knit this in like 2 weeks. And I'm like, what? Because it's like a colorwork sweater.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, now I'm knitting a smaller version for my nephew or something, and it's taken me like 2 months.
Yeah.
And it's not done yet.
Yeah. You just have that moment where you're like, and so that just happened. But I want to cast on a new fingering weight sweater. Oh, I only got one more thingy. So yeah, I've got like 2 and a bit inches.
Nice.
Because this marks the start of my cuff. I've only got just under 2 inches.
Uh-huh.
Look at me go.
Nice.
I don't think I want to do 1 by 1. Or is it twisted rib on the car? But maybe I might do it.
Essence has to head back to work.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us.
Have a good day.
We'll be here when you're done. So I made progress during my work meetings this week.
Good.
To recap my travel week for everybody, so we were live on Sunday, and I got I got on a train on Tuesday.
You did.
To go to Toronto for a work thing, and then I did a bunch of knitting on the sock during the meetings for the work thing in Toronto, and then Friday I got on a plane to Edmonton. So now I'm here in Edmonton, and then tomorrow I'm on a plane back to Waterloo.
Yes.
So I went train to Toronto, fly Toronto to Edmonton, and then fly Edmonton to Waterloo. I'm tired. I have not been home in almost a week. I'm so excited for my bed tomorrow night. But I got a few inches of sock knitting done on Mr. Diana's socks.
Which is good because you'll have the airplane ride home tomorrow to work on them too.
Heck no, I'm sleeping.
Never mind.
Heck no, I thought I was going to work on stuff on the plane out here. I did not. I slept. I slept the whole time.
Yeah. She's like, hardcore nap.
Yeah, I just out cold.
Yeah, wonderful.
So this is Fibre Co. Red Wing Blackbird sock set, I think. Pretty sure.
I think so, yeah.
So, black with little red and orange micro stripes and yellow contrast. Uses the...
Mine's the Northern Cardinal.
Yes, you're a different bird.
I'm a different bird, yeah.
I brought my 4 cardigan, and I took it out of my bag, and I looked at it, and then I was too tired, and I put it back in the bag and just, like, I didn't do life. It's been a weekend.
Brought it with me as far as Saskatoon, and then I left it at my mom's house to work on this week when I'm back there.
On purpose or accidentally?
On purpose.
Okay.
Yeah. I knew I wasn't going to get to it this weekend. It's almost like I've done 2-day knitting conventions before. I understand how tired I am when I'm doing them.
Yeah.
Which works. All right. I suppose that's me again, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that was my only thing.
Your turn.
Your turn.
At least you looked at your cardigan.
Yeah. Well, I fixed the one stitch that had popped off the hook. That's about as far as I got. Oh, so Soxanana's in chat.
Hi, Soxanana.
Hi.
So now is the time to point out how little time you have left.
I'm not thinking about it.
Okay. Don't think about it.
We're not thinking about it. This is not the time to think about it. This is the time for scotch.
So my Hello Bees bag is my purse. And in my purse, even though it's a knitting bag, I have a sock. I got one end of the sock here. And I've got the ball in here somewhere. This bag's from me. What is it? So Shannon?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love her bag so much. It holds everything. It's perfect. I cast it on today at lunch.
It counts.
It counts. The Snow Globe sock yarn, which was the yarn everybody voted for on Instagram for me to cast on for Wildflower Wool's November Christmas sock challenge, because it is Christmas sock yarn. So I wound the ball. Why did I choose for it to be in a ball shape, you ask? It's because I constantly argue with yarn, and it is much easier to rewrap a little bit of a hand wound ball of yarn than it is to deal with a cake if it gets out to lunch.
When they go floof.
When they go floof, it's a thing. So I got my ball of yarn. I wanted to do 2 at a time, but then I was like, no, I don't have the brain for that. That's just asking for a disaster. So here's my tiny cast on, because I'm toe up. I like toe up. And there we are. So I'm slowly working on a toe.
There's a cute little toe.
I have a cast on and 1 increase round.
It counts.
Well, as soon as I'm done the sleeve, this is the card knitting. So I'm going to try to get the toe done before we leave Mom's. So it's just roundy. And I've got 10 inches of foot, right? Mm-hmm. So like it's a lot of roundy even with the 1 sock. So I'm hoping to get to the heel on the way home. Nice. I hope. We'll see. We'll see how I do.
Oh, is there a pattern for the sock or just vanilla?
Nah, it's just my vanilla. Just a vanilla sock.
Vanilla sock.
Yeah, nothing to it. Cast on 12, increase till I get to 68 or 72, whichever works best for the gauge I'm getting at that point. I stick it on my foot, guys. Once the toes increase to the point where it's at my pinky, I just start going another round. Sometimes it's 68, sometimes it's 72, and away we go.
Sally's in chat. Hello.
Hi.
And Liz says, I hand wind all my yarn. Winky face.
Winky face.
Is it time for acquisitions?
Oh, my
That's what everybody's here for.
Word, yes. People.
We fell down in a lot of booths and landed on squishy yarn.
So much.
So in no particular order.
Oh my god, no. There's no way. There's no way to do an order for this. No.
I think this was our first purchase, so shall we start with this, the bag?
Well, that was your first purchase.
My first purchase. My first purchase.
That's because you made an inarticulate little girl sound, came out of your face, and then you just cut across my field of vision.
I did. I did all the things I'm not supposed to do. Make a panic sound and cut across in front of you.
Oh. So I'm like, what in the world is going on? And then I heard dinosaurs and went, okay, never mind. I know exactly what's going on.
So we were doing our first walk around, as you do, you walk around so you don't buy everything right away. Except then we passed Ginger Snap and she had bags. And there was this pink Triceratops and there was only one. And I'm like, I need this now because somebody else will take it. This is my bag and I can't let anybody else have it.
It did not leave your hands until it was purchased. And then it went on your person.
Yeah. It's not the only thing I bought from Ginger Snap either.
No, we definitely did some damage in there.
So pink Triceratops bag. With pink inside. It's very pink inside. And pockety things. Did I stash anything in these pockets right now? No,
she has to be careful because some of the things she bought are not appropriate to show on the
No, I think all of my inappropriate things are in a different bag.
Okay.
Eggplants. Many eggplants were purchased.
Many
eggplants. And some coffee beans.
Eggplants.
So, purchase number 1.
Purchase number 1 was definitely, there's a really cute bag.
Nikki says, I may have bought yarn today for a blanket because apparently I don't have enough blankets in progress. No, never.
Absolutely not.
Never.
No, cast on. You need a new blanket. Do you know how hard it is to resist casting on that blanket yarn you brought home? It's so hard. So hard.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do you want to do things? Should we alternate things or should I just keep going?
Well, let's talk about the stuff we got at Ginger Snap that. And we'll go by booth, I think, maybe.
Go by booth, maybe?
Yeah,
I don't think we're
booth.
organized enough for that.
Probably
I'm not organized
not.
enough for that. Oh, wait, maybe I am. Hang on.
But
because that was yesterday. We bought that yesterday.
We did. We bought other things from Ginger Snap that yesterday, too.
Okay, I remember. The other things I got from Ginger Snap were Electric Zebra, twist fingering. It's merino nylon, but it's blacklight reactive. I sadly do not have a blacklight to show you this, but look, it matches my nails. You'll sense a theme.
Guys, you have no...
I bought the brightest yarn this
I
weekend.
was muted this weekend in color choices.
But it matches. It
Nice.
matches.
I'm so excited. That's such a flippin' pretty colorway. It's ridiculous how pretty it is.
But then I figure it might become a cowl or something. I'm not quite sure what it's going to be, but I bought some of their black to tone it down. So just... I guess I don't know if it's quite black. It's onyx, so it might be like super duper dark charcoal. But as far as I'm concerned, it's black. So these are gonna go together.
Okay.
In
Something.
Oh, the buttons that I think are gonna go with this.
Oh.
The buttons that I think are gonna go with this, because of course I did.
We got those from Black Cat Fibers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I
bounce
love
around
those peeps
boots
so
for a little
much.
bit. Clatter,
So
clatter.
much.
Sorry about the clattering.
So much.
Ugh.
I got sock yarn. I got Christmas sock yarn.
I got little buttons. The highlighter colors are Blacklight Reactive. They're resin printed buttons from Black Cat. So I think they're gonna go with this. I haven't quite decided yet. They might go on something else, but I think they're gonna go with this.
Peppermint stick.
Soxy Nana, now wherever would you get eggplants at a Fibre festival?
Wherever.
Many places, actually. Stunningly.
They popped up a lot more often
There
than
was
I thought they were going
absolute
to.
farmer's market, I'll say.
Yes. That was a lot more than I was expecting. I got some peppermint stick sock yarn with a matching mini. I can't see the screen. Am I in frame? Oh, I'm in frame now.
There you go. Well, you're more centered in frame now.
So these are going to become socks.
Stack. Shall we just stack?
Yes, let's start.
We'll start the stack.
We'll start a stack. I'm going to knock that over like nobody's business.
That's fine.
Okay.
And then we got matching mitten kits.
Literally the same color of kit.
I apologize for the crinkly noise.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to touch mine because that's just extra crinkle.
So we both got this colorwork knitting pattern that's fairy mittens.
Yes.
Crinkle, crinkle. With Enchantress is the purple color and Styx is the yellow color. So we both got the exact same kit. So we're gonna have
the exact same colors. We looked at the other colors, but we wanted those.
So yeah,
we're gonna have
matching colorwork mittens.
Taking bets now on who finishes theirs first.
Oh, probably not me. Haven't we learned this?
Oh, haven't.
Actually, this one's loud. I'm not.
Yeah, no,
there.
I'm
Crinkle,
just,
crinkle, crinkle.
I'm not touching mine because I don't want the crinkly sounds. So, and you got a sweater.
Oh yeah! Oh my gosh, I completely forgot.
I sure as heck didn't.
So Mr. Snap that.
You should have seen me
I
standing
believe.
there with her hat on my head while she was trying on sweaters.
I believe it's Mr. Snap that.
It's Mr. Snap that does the shirts.
Does sweaters. So I got an Omni Crafter. I have I think that's probably backwards for you guys because it's just doing the inverted video.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Okay, so this is backwards for you guys. I apologize. It says Omni Crafter in shiny purple on a white crew neck sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an Omni Crafter. It feels kind of Transformers or something. I'm the Omni Crafter.
See, now we need the Transformer noises.
I don't know what the noises are.
I don't remember either, but I know they make them.
Okay, I think that's everything that I got.
That's everything from Ginger Snap.
From Ginger Snap.
Yeah. Where would you like to go next in our tour?
Okay, well the next thing on the...
because boy, we bought a lot of stuff.
My roomie got me presents.
Your roomie did get you presents.
My roomie got me presents. My
roomie bought me 5 guys. I'm happy.
I have some Regia soft glitter sock yarn. Oh yeah, it's dye sock and wool.
Dye sock and wool.
Dye sock and wool.
It's not technically true. Your roomie got me a gift too.
So I got some yarn and
oh no.
And then we both got.
We did. We both got things.
We did
I
both
put mine
got.
together. We did both got.
We did both got.
Oh jeez.
Turkish drop spindles.
Ta-da!
I need to put mine together. Hang on. Let's see if I remember the instructions from last night. Okay, there's a line on here, and put that together, and then there's a line on here which lines up with that.
Just making it sound complicated, guys.
I'm making it sound so much more complicated. There we go. This went much better. I was just trying to put it together last night and failing utterly. Anyway, so I think I now have one of every major kind of spindle.
You got a drop.
I've got a top whorl. I've got a Jelligan.
Okay.
I've got a Turkish.
Yes.
For drop spindles.
We just need to get you a medieval.
A medieval or a supported.
Yeah.
I don't have one of those yet. So I've got most of the major kinds of drop spindle now.
Most of them now.
So if you're not about fiber to go with it, that's
Don't worry.
It's somewhere.
Don't worry, that happened. And it came in this really pretty tapestry bag.
Yeah. So mine's made out of walnuts, and I don't know.
I have no idea.
Who makes these? Turkish drop spindle. It has a bunch of instructions. Crinkle, crinkle. Okay, there's, oh, wait, there we go. Dave and Connie Carlson from Fort McLeod.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if they have a business name, but there we go.
All I know is I'm very excited.
Yeah.
And I love that it compacts down for traveling. Like, that's just amazing.
It's the right weight. I'm so excited.
My God, it's so good. I'm so pumped. So pumped.
I don't have the energy to actually start spinning something, and I definitely can't take this on the plane. Well, I mean, obviously it's coming on the plane, but like, I can't do it on the plane.
Yeah. No.
Can you imagine somebody drop spinning on the plane? Like, what kind of bad plane neighbor would that be?
That would be horrible. Don't do that. You would be a bad plane neighbor.
I got too excited and I stopped reading chat.
Oh no.
Let's see, everybody's saying things are pretty. Ginger snaps in Calgary.
Yeah.
Oh wow, those mitts are amazing. Will not be TV knitting, I'm assuming. No, I've tried that. It doesn't go well.
No. Maybe critical role knitting, like during a shopping episode. I can do some chart work while I'm listening to it.
Maybe.
Not during a battle though. I'm a little too invested in battle episodes.
Well, they say too many numbers in battles.
They really do.
I can't do anything where I have to count when they're doing battles.
Yeah.
Oh, we have I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong. Pravina says hi.
Oh, hello.
I'm afraid I'm going to break the pretty wooden thing, so I'm also going to put this over there.
Well, I've tucked mine away just because I don't want us confusing our bags. I like my bag.
Okay. Do you have your Sea Panda yarns handy?
I do. It's in my lap.
Perfect.
So we found new to us people, which is always a good thing.
I bought more really bright yarn. This is Sea Panda yarns.
Such a lovely
$1 from the
lady.
purchase of this skein goes towards orchidconservancy.org.
Yep.
So I made myself this sock set. So there's really bright purple goes into some yellow, and then there's like a tiny bit of like green on the very end. So I got the green mini skein to go with it to pick out more of that green.
Unshockingly, I picked the red and white one. I'm on a color kick right now.
Yeah, you're very on the red and white.
I'm very on like the red, white, or like rusty oranges. All the way.
All the way. I was very neon colors.
So I don't remember what this one's called, and I can't read the.
It's upside down.
I can't read the ball.
Turn it up. Turn it over. Candy cane.
Candy cane. Apparently, I'm all on the Christmas red and white train this week. But it's so pretty.
My colorway is called Supernova.
I like my colors. And the lady was so nice.
She was
Everybody
super nice.
was just
a
delightful.
Bunch of delightful humans this weekend.
Oh, so many kind humans. Oh, so good. So good. Oh, it was wonderful. There was that lady here. This one, she gave me her brochure. I got a pamphlet.
Oh, a whole pamphlet. Yeah, she had the stuffies and stuff.
She's Chaotic Knight. Yes.
Knights, plural.
Knights, plural.
Chaotic Knights, as in nighttime.
Yeah. She makes these beautiful stuffies, but she also does puzzles. And she said she works with people to make puzzles for, say, if you're visually impaired like I am, and texture's more important than what you're actually seeing. So they're 3D stuffed puzzles. Like, it was super cool.
It was wild. She just like did some stuff, and then like all these pieces came apart,
and then it just popped back together.
And then she did some more stuff, and then they all stuck together. And I'm like, what is this sorcery?
I mean, it's probably for children. So like, I'm baffled, and I kind of need one. And then there's
yeah.
this huge pterodactyl stuffed dinosaur.
I love the stuffies. I don't have space to bring home a stuffy.
I don't have space for a stuffy either. But like, I won't have to
But I
order a
liked the
stuffy
stuffies.
because the pterodactyl's belly was textured, so I could feel the difference between like the wings and the belly texture, and like the head and the beak. That was so cool. It was so squishy. It was ridiculous, guys. Both of us turned into like 6-year-olds. We were like, it was so good. She was such a kind human. There were so many kind humans. It was crazy how many nice people we met this weekend. Crazy.
Everybody was so nice.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I got distracted because my brain went to dinosaurs because that happened at the same time. We're on the train.
We're on the train. Okay.
Okay, to be honest, guys, I did suggest this because there's no way Mr. Diana will pick these colors as sock yarn. So these are safely Diana socks.
These are safely mine. Okay. So this is the part where I bought every dirty stitch marker available, I think. Just about. Multiple people were selling dirty / 18 plus stitch markers. So from Dragon Strings, I have 7 words you can't say on TV from the George Carlin
I believe so, yes.
bit. It's the 7 words you can't say on TV.
Yeah. I think it's George Carlin.
And the ones I can talk to you about are it's the I Don't Effin' Swear set. So we've got oops, crap, dang it, oh no, aw shucks, whoopsie doopsie, and bugger it all.
Whoopsie doopsie.
So Dragon Strings, very fun stitch markers.
Oh, and she had beautiful markers for 1 inch and 2 inch. You can just tell where we're going with that one. And she had like a little card knitting game.
Yeah. She also had choose your own adventure packs where you could pick individual stitch markers.
Yeah.
So I put together a very interesting set of various body parts that I can't talk about.
It's a body part bag.
It's a body part bag. Yeah. I am deeply amused by these.
It wasn't the only inappropriate stitch marker she bought this weekend.
No, surprisingly not. I also got some rainbow eggplants. Laser cut rainbow eggplants from Sleepy Sheep.
Yeah.
Who had cute shiny stickers. Shiny.
I love Sleepy Sheep.
And
that's where I got my rainbow eggplants from.
Some holographic eggplants that says I got eggplant at Fibre Frolic.
Mm-hmm.
If I hold it.
No, don't do it.
No, okay, they're shiny. They're very shiny too.
They're very shiny, guys.
They're very shiny too.
And they're stickers.
Stickers. Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay, that's actually the end of that bag.
Oh wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We can move the bag off. We're done. Time for the second bag. We were a little more aggressive with the spending today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall I start with the other bag that I bought?
Yeah, let's start with the other bag that you bought because I freaking love that bag so much.
So in the booth across from us.
Oddly enough, I'm not that into dinosaurs.
The booth across from us is, I'm so bad with names, Isabel...
Gosling.
Yes.
It's Jocelyn only with a G.
Yes.
Gosling, yeah.
Isabel Gosling.
Yeah.
Yes, Isabel Gosling. Had these canvas bags, and I was debating between like the black one and the olive green one, and then she's like, oh, have you seen this one? And it's got like metallic copper feathers printed on it, and I'm like, no, thank you for showing me my bag now. This is mine.
Its pockets have pockets.
Its pockets have pockets. Let me pull out the contents because I have to talk about those in a second.
Oh, geez, yeah. Because we did some Christmas shopping too.
Also, I'm very determinedly not thinking about how much money I spent. In case anybody's wondering, I have not added it up.
We're not adding that up.
So I think it's on both sides. You can't see because it's dark, but on both sides of the bag there are large pockets. And then on one of the large pockets there are further small pockets.
Are you checking in our chat every once in a while?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So this is the large interior pocket, and then the large interior pocket has 2 smaller pockets.
The pockets have pockets.
The pockets have pockets. That was also a selling feature.
It was.
But it's just so pretty. It's so pretty. I don't buy purses. I am not a purse
No,
person.
You're not a purse person.
I
You
buy knitting bags.
You buy
I
project
buy
bags.
knitting bags.
Yeah, you're not a purse person. You're a project bag person. Usually, ooh, that pile keeps growing. Okay.
It does, yeah. All right, checking in on chat.
Yeah.
Susanna was working on the Boo crochet
Yes.
doily thingy.
Yes.
So they're talking about that. Oh, Holly says, I'm so glad y'all got some sea panda yarn. Her yarns are so lovely. Yes.
So
I almost bought some
nice.
toxic waste too, but then I
So
didn't.
nice.
I bought a supernova instead.
It was such a delightful find. I've never worked in sea panda yarn before, so I'm super excited to try it out.
Oh, yes, it is George Carlin with the
It is
7 words
George
you can't
Carlin.
say on
Okay,
TV.
good.
Holly also got the fun stickers.
Yes. I'm very excited about the stickers, which is very much can't say I'm on YouTube.
Channeling your inner 14-year-old, says Soxy Nana.
Yes. As one should.
Well, Liz says money spent at Fibrefest is like calories at festival times. Doesn't count. I agree. I like this line of thinking.
I can get behind it.
Oh, in case anybody's wondering what's on my hat.
Resin horns.
Resin horns. Black Cat was doing resin stuff, so in addition to the buttons, I got little resin horns that just attach with a ribbon. So that's what's on my hat.
Asked me if I wanted horns. I said I'm not really a horn person. It's not a thing. Because I don't really do decorations on my head. Because if I'm going out during the daytime, I have to put my sunglasses on the top of my head so that I can get in and out of spaces. Oh, kits.
Kits.
Wasn't just knitting and yarn.
No, there was a lady selling embroidery kits.
Macrame was there. Spinning and weaving people were there.
Was it
There was a lot of stuff.
Twilight Stitches? I can read. Twilight Stitches.
Sure you can.
Make sure I can. So this one is crystals with little flowers and little leaves. This kit is for me. And it's purple crystals? Purple crystals. So there's that. I'm going to put the noisy thing over here. And then some things that are gifts, which I can talk about because they don't watch the podcast. Ha ha ha. So my brother also embroiders, and he likes plants. So I got him a leaf embroidery. It's got sparkle thread. You totally can't see it through the shiny plastic, but trust me, one of those threads is sparkling. And then my mother-in-law also embroiders, so she's going to get some adorable Christmas ornaments that come with beads in a tiny little glass vial, which is super cute. Look at the little... I'm not pointing properly. There's a little glass vial with beads in it. Trust me.
The good news is you get all the patterns with the Christmas ornament one, so she wants to make the other ornaments. She definitely can. Yeah.
She absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was a delightful extra, which is sort of how that pattern won. How that kit won, I should say. Super good.
Soxy Nana says, Jocelyn, your hair is lovely down.
Thank you. I don't do it down very often because if I do anything other than sit, I go absurdly insane because it's in the way.
I understand.
But it's been in a tight braid all day to stay out of the way. My head hurts trying to get it out of the braid right now. You know, that end of day just, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand. Oh, Vedek, where was this Fibrefest?
In Edmonton. So we're here in Edmonton, Alberta for it. So it is something that has happened twice a year now, a couple of times, and they keep just expanding like crazy. So in May we were in the Italian Cultural Center here in Edmonton, and then this November we were at the Expo
Center?
Expo Center.
I think that's what it's called.
I think that's what it's called. Yeah. So it was a beautiful big space, gorgeous buildings. Like
What is that sound?
just that is somebody scraping ice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love it. Don't they know we're recording a podcast in here? No, they don't.
I don't think they have a hat clue. So it's a beautiful convention center space, guys. Like it's
It was purpose
wide
built for conventions.
walkways. Yeah, just well done. So that was where we were at for the weekend. So we're in Alberta, and neither one of us live here.
I think it's your turn to talk about some stuff.
I would, except you have access to all of the stuff.
All of the stuff is right here. And I think it's mostly yours on top, so I think you get to go first.
No, that's you.
Oh, sorry, that's me.
And that's more you.
Oh, that's also more me. Oh dear. My stack is unstacking.
That's you.
Oh dear. Don't mind me.
That's you.
Oh, stop that.
Well, you said on top was me and you lied.
Well, I thought
Look,
it was.
I found me now.
It was kind of on top.
It was close to the
It was
top.
mostly on top.
Ha 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 ha. Okay. So we were doing an Instagram reel. Like you do.
You know, dancing down the aisles, swinging your shawl like a boa, just generally making a fool of oneself.
Well, people were so delighted with what
Oh yeah,
you
they were
doing.
they were having a
That was
blast
so
watching me.
cute.
Check out the Edmonton Fibre Frolic Instagram to see that reel.
We got... we went a little ham with the reels this weekend.
I was having fun.
And I saw this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful white in the corner of my vision, which really isn't the corner of my vision, it's the center of my vision. Because it's the glasses. And Dinah was talking to me and I just walked away. I just went, oh, I went to the light.
Yeah, she just left. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that was obviously important. More important than me.
Do you disagree?
I mean, no.
And I'm going to give Diana one of them.
Oh.
There are 3 skeins of fingering weight, and it's a ram, brulee, and nylon blend.
Ashford Merino Boucle is this one. The
Boucle.
Rambouillet was the fiber you bought. Yeah.
Right. I will remember everything eventually. No. So I picked up 3 of these to make a sweater.
Let's see if we can highlight that nice texture on there.
It's just a beautiful white
It's
with
so
a
fluffy.
wonderful texture.
There we
to
go.
it.
There's the texture.
And then to up the contrast for it, because we all know it's about me and contrast, we walked literally one booth down to Black Cat, and I went, I need a nice, strong, moody color to go with white.
So we debated between the warm and the cool.
I think we picked the right one.
I think so.
So I'm going to get Dana to read again the label for the Black Cat one, yes.
This is, oh my gosh, Sirens too. What a day. Lava Planet,
Lava Planet.
which is totally not a reference to Sailor Scouts.
Nope.
Okay. What is it? Fingering weight, merino wool, nylon.
Yep. So I'm going to have
I'll hold that up close.
a big old bright white sweater with some texture, and then that's going to be the color work. Do I know what pattern yet? Nope, but I know it's going to be a thing. It's going to be so strong, contrasted. It's going to be great.
Crafty Chemist says, I'll catch the rest tomorrow. It's midnight for me.
Oh, good night, love.
Oh, good night. Yeah. We'll be here when you wake up.
Well, it's true. So I did that. That was the last minute. I just found it and it had to happen. Who makes this? The white?
Oh, the boucle.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the card because
You
I
got
knew
the
I wasn't
card?
going to remember it because
Yes.
it wasn't on the ball band. Hang on. Joe's Yarn Garden.
Joe's Yarn Garden.
They are in Stony Plain, Alberta.
They had some beautiful natural fiber and stuff like.
their stuff was lovely. And they had some like weaving and stuff.
Yeah, there's just gorgeous, so nice.
Scrape.
They're definitely scraping the parking lot.
Oh, that's what they're doing. Of course they're doing that now.
I'm assuming they do it on low hours for traffic for the hotel, which would be now.
That would be now.
Yeah.
Oh, Soxina's asking, when are you heading home? We're all heading home tomorrow.
So me and Erin will go as far as Saskatoon tomorrow, and we're gonna hang out with Mom for a couple of days, and then Erin or Diana flies home tomorrow.
Yeah. Love that reel. Oh, good. I'm glad.
I was her
Suzanne-
camera woman. Was she in frame the whole time?
Yes, I was. Suzanne was letting everyone know there's another Fibre Festival in the spring in May 2023.
In
Question
May?
mark?
Yeah, I think so.
We could take a trip. Maybe. We'll see.
I'm not ready to plan for next year yet. Talk to me in January.
Oh, we got that. Okay. Okay, cool. And people are chatting amongst the middle, which is fantastic. Carry on. Don't mind us.
Don't let us stop you. We're good. All right, it's your turn to bend over and find something in the bag.
Oh, well, you handed me a bunch of stuff.
I did. Keep going. You're good.
So of course I fell down in Erin's booth, Fireweed Fibre Co. Well, there's a little bit more story to this. So,
First, we were talking with the lady in Yarn Diva.
yes. They had a name tag. I remember this. They had a name tag.
They had a name tag.
They had like a neon rainbow stripe
Yeah.
sweater. It was the anemone,
Yes.
which I believe is a Danish pattern, Swedish pattern.
Possibly.
I bought the pattern. It was like $5 Canadian.
I know you looked at me and said, how much is that? And I went, I've
How
never
much is
tried.
45 kroner? I don't know.
I'm like, I don't translate that currency nowhere near often enough to have a
Zoe.
hot clue.
There we go. Thank you, Holly.
Thank you.
Zoe.
Zoe, yeah. So, fell in love with the sweater they were wearing. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God,
it's
was a
3
beautiful
strands
sweater.
of mohair. Just a huge lacy gauge.
I love this sweater.
It's so
You
pretty.
all know me, I hate mohair. And I'm like, every time we saw them, I was like, your sweater. Like some sort of rabid child. Going to touch it every time.
I just stared every time.
Oh
like
God,
the sweater.
it's
Okay.
So good. So
So
we had to do it in Diana colors.
Yeah. So these two are not technically the same color, but they're close enough. So this is all Fireweed Fibre Co. We've got a kale and a black emerald.
Yeah.
You can tell they look super different in this light. So these are some very nice dark greens. And those are going to get held together with, what color is this? Is just latte? Latte. So some dark and some light. And then I think for cuffs and things, we've got Vineyard at Nighttime, which is the color that started the whole thing. I went, ooh, this is a pretty color. What colors go with this?
It's true. It's true. It did. It started the whole thing. So, 3 strands of mohair held together at a ginormous size. And it's, oh, guys, it's such a beautiful sweater. Such a beautiful sweater. I'm going to have to keep an eye out for a mohair alternative.
So I'm going to
for that
absolutely
sweater.
melt that sweater, and I'm here for it.
I'm thinking when you come visit in January, no, not so much.
So I'm going to go for 2 strands of dark and 1 strand
Strand
of light.
Okay,
Because I want it more dark.
got
Add it to the stack.
Oh my
The stack
God.
grows.
It's you, man. There's cups and stuff in there.
Okay. Clatter, clatter. Sorry, there's a straw in this metal cup. This is from...
I wasn't even with you when you bought it.
Nope, you were not. Crafty Bones. Crafty Bones, I think.
Crafty Bones?
They put crochet patterns on stuff, and I thought that was absolutely fantastic. So when I was doing the live chat, said I should get the purple sparkly one, but I'm like, that's really not my vibe. So I got the black sparkly one.
Okay.
Wine glass tumbler thing, which came with a metal straw. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
And this lighting is not the best for showing this off. But trust me, there is a silver etched crochet pattern in here. See if I can kind of show it off there. Anyway, I just thought that was the neatest thing. I'd never seen it before. And if you don't know what it is, it just looks like a neat design. I love stuff like that where it's like, if you know, you know. And if you don't know, it just like, it looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, wine tumbler.
Which is good because I've seen you sometimes.
Not that I drink a lot of wine, I just like it.
I'm thinking for like iced coffees in the summer.
Oh, yeah.
That was where my thought went.
Should I talk about my other cup?
Yes.
'Kay.
Because I like your other cup. It's freaking adorable.
My other cup from... Oh, no. Did you put a card in here? I really hope so. Oh, good. I panicked for a second.
Because again, I wasn't with her when she bought this.
Shelley's Artistry Company.
Oh, okay.
Handcrafted one-of-a-kind items. She had 3 huge tables absolutely covered in ceramics. Just cups and dishes and trays and just the cutest stuff.
And the loveliest human.
So when we were doing the live, I
Yes.
saw this purple mushroom cup and I'm like, I'm coming back for you. And I did. So this is a perfect little Diana-sized cup of coffee, and I'm so excited. There's mushrooms and it's purple, and I'm happy.
You're going to use that in the morning, and you're going to have joy in your heart.
I'm going to have so much joy. I've wanted a cup like this for an absurdly long time, and I'm just
know.
like, I can't justify it. They're too expensive. But you know what? Tech Salary says I can have fancy cups.
Tech Salary does say you can have fancy cups.
Tech Salary says I have fancy cups now.
And you don't need to buy a fancy cup every time. You can buy a fancy cup if it really strikes you.
Yes, well, I mean, I saw it when we did the live yesterday.
It's true.
And I came back for it
really
at the end of
wanted
today.
Yeah.
I wanted that cup.
You really wanted that cup.
And I'm so glad she wrapped it in bubble wrap for me, because this has to come in my carry-on.
Yeah, it also should get wrapped in clothing, too.
Oh, it will, yes. It's going to get, well, I don't have any clean socks left. It'll get wrapped in something, absolutely. I'm also going to put that over here with the other breakable and noisy things.
Good plant stand.
I see some things that are yours.
Well, yeah, because we both fell down in the booth where there was fiber. There was lots of booths with fiber.
Oops, sorry, I uncoiled your cinnamon
Why
roll
did you
there.
uncoil
I'm
my...
sorry. There's your other one.
You uncoiling
I'm an
monstrosity.
absolute. I am a monster. Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
How
You
dare
should talk about yours, and then I'll stun everybody with the ridiculous color choices I made.
Hang on, I gotta fix what you messed up.
I'm sorry. It's too squishy. It just squooshed right out of my hand.
It squooshed right out of your hand.
It squooshed right out of my hand.
Making it sound like it has will to live issues. So, which booth was this? Oh man, I can't read this.
Crafty that way?
Crafty that way?
Crafty that way.
Crafty that way? Flippin' lovely lady. And she had some merino with stellina. So we all know I had to buy some sparkle fiber. Because
You gotta hold that closer to show the sparkle.
fiber. Can we show the sparkle? Will it show off?
If I may.
Ooh, absolutely. You
If
can
we
see
hold
what's
this-
going on. I really can't.
If we hold this really close, you can kind of see on the edges there's a little sparkle. This edge is actually a little sparkly. Maybe we can do that. It's hard to show. You can kind of see it there. But it's definitely got stellina in it.
And I got...
so soft. Oh my god.
And I got some ram boulet.
Yeah.
Because I've never spun with this stuff before. So I picked a very bright, cheerful fall color system theme.
So cheerful.
Yeah. To contrast the very moody, sparkly, soft merino. But I had purples. I love purples.
I almost picked up one of those. I did initially pick up one of those, but then I found a different one.
So good. I also bought soap.
Oh yeah,
This
you
is
got
where I
soap
got
from
soap.
them. There's the soap. I got soap from them too.
We both got soap.
There's your soap.
My soap's vanilla scented. Is that what it's called? It's vanilla scented.
It's
vanilla something.
Vanilla pumpkin marshmallow.
There you go.
Mine is mahogany and it smells manly. I
I
mean, doesn't it? Like, how else would you describe that smell?
It would be a manly smell.
It's manly. I don't know. It smells manly. But it's goat milk and lanolin soap.
But it smells like I want to lick it.
I don't wanna lick
going
this.
to, but I want to lick at my bar of soap.
Yours is prettier. Yours has fluff stuck to the top now.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
That's fine. I got a bar of soap.
I'm very excited to
You're
use that
still
soap.
going. I'm done.
So
That's
good.
it
Okay,
for me.
so I'm
I'm just
from
gonna sit here
Crafty That Way.
sniffing my soap inappropriately.
I got the colorway definitely not edible. It's superwash merino and nylon. I
God,
guess I
it's
also
just
really wanted to match my nails
so
again.
bright.
It's so bright. It was
So
calling to me.
bright.
I don't know what the heck I'm gonna enjoy the heck out of spinning this. I don't know what I'm gonna make with it.
You'll
This
have
one
to pair
might
it with something
actually
to tone it down.
it might actually become socks.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, let me catch up on chat for a second. Rochelle says, love the drinkware you got. Will enhance the knitting experience for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm so stoked. I can't wait to see the mushroom cup on the podcast.
Oh, good. People were seeing the sparkle
Oh,
and
good.
musky smelling for the soap. I guess, is that musky? I don't really know what musky is.
Yeah, I could say it would
It's like-
fall into a musky category. Light,
Sure.
though. Very light musk.
Yeah.
Mine smells exactly what it sounds like. Vanilla and pumpkin.
Yours smells like a delicious drink.
Yeah.
Mine smells like a delicious man.
Yeah.
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 That's
I'm
what
going
it
to
goes
smell
with.
like a delicious man.
My brain just
Maybe
went...
that's why. Maybe that goes with all the eggplants.
I mean, technically, yes. It's on brand.
Oh dear.
You're great. That was a theme.
Just add that to the
Highlighter,
stack.
highlighter, and man.
Well, you gotta add your fiber to the stack.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, add
Will
your
the
fiber to the
fiber
stack.
go on the stack?
Add it on
It's
top of
getting
this.
a little.
Add to the
It's
stack.
getting precarious.
Yeah,
up
well,
in
that's the
here.
point. It's supposed to be precarious.
Oh my god.
Stack it.
Yeah, I'm afraid to be on that side of the chair.
Oh, and also from there,
Yes.
They had yarn cozies.
Oh, right, you got a dinosaur.
I got a dinosaur yarn cozy. I saw it and I went, ooh, dinosaurs. These are mine now. So now I have a dinosaur ball cozy.
If she still had the Christmas dinosaurs,
Oh, yeah.
we would have got Christmas dinosaurs. But...
This isn't loud. I can put this up here.
Oh, dear heavens.
Oh, sorry. No, that's from a different place that I got.
It is, yeah.
Carry on.
Oh, no, I'm not done. I've got Minted.
Yeah, you've got your that one.
I've got this one. And I've got the other one.
Yeah, that one's
That one?
yours. That one's yours.
Okay.
And these other ones are mine. So you first.
I have plans. So we obviously had to go visit Midnight Cravings because we're friends with the girls. I love those ladies. They're so fun. And they're huggers. Yes.
Well, you're friends with them. I'm always
Huggers.
impressed that they remember me.
Oh, they're huggers. I love it. Well, they're just outside of Saskatoon, right? So they're like, you never come visit. I'm like, blame Daddy. Daddy has the truck. Daddy has to drive me places. Because we don't let the blind Jocelyn drive. Always let the sighted people drive. But, on Friday, I learned about a pattern that simply has to happen. Like, we saw it, we bought it, we're making it. It's called Hot Dish.
One word.
One word.
Hot dish.
Hot Dish.
Cardigan.
It's a cardigan. And it has all of me and Dinah's favorite things. Slightly relaxed shaping.
Mm-hmm.
Nice drape. With a little bit of texture design. But not too much.
Yep.
And it features a beautiful contrast band in the ribbing. And it uses tweed in the rest of it. So I'm going to get Diana to read the colorway. But I'm going to do this as my contrasting.
I believe that's sidewalk.
I think this is sidewalk. You should double check, but I think you're correct. It's sidewalk.
Sidewalk.
So I'm going to use sidewalk as the contrast striping. Technically, it's 2 contrast striping, but I'm just going to use the one color and just have a nice solid stripe. And then I'm pairing it with, is it navy or is it black tweed from Erin of Fibre Co. So because I need 6 skeins of the DK weight yarn, I'm getting a specialty ordering it later. So that's going to happen at a later date. But that's going to be beautiful, deep. Is it navy or is it black? Classic tweed cardigan with that bold stripe of sidewalk at the cuffs and at the hem and up the button band.
Oh, it's going to be gorgeous.
It looks so good. And guys, it's got a purpose. Those plaid walking skirts I'm supposed to be working on.
Apparently Hot Dish is a casserole in Minnesota.
Yes, it is. It's actually the inspiration basis is her favorite hot dishes and casseroles and stuff. Yeah.
I'm learning today.
Yeah, so that, I loved the inspiration. I loved the sweater. I loved all the photos. I loved how it fit. I was like, this is perfect. And I don't have to make any adaptations.
Stop, we're recording. Stop scraping the sidewalk.
I don't have to make any adaptations whatsoever. So I can literally just make as is and add extra length, which is like next to unheard of for me in sweater patterns. I always have to make alterations on a fairly large scale to fit my frame properly. So I am stoked for this to be the case. So I can't wait to cast that on. And then I stood near the fingering because that's what you do.
As you do.
Yeah. And I found eggnog. More like I was glancing, and eggnog screamed at me. And I went, cool, you're coming home. I don't know what I'm going to make with you.
It can go with basically anything.
But it's mine.
Yep.
I believe I went, oh, and then I don't think it went back on the shelf. Or if it did, it was for a very short time. So, that happened. I was talking, it almost didn't bring any eggnog. Almost didn't bring any. So I'm really glad you did. Because, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so good. How am I supposed to add to this stack?
Just stack it right here. It's perfectly kind of stable.
Perfectly kind of stable.
Perfectly kind of stable.
Yeah, good luck adding yours.
Yeah. So rather than eggnog, I got a spiced latte.
Okay.
Which is the same idea, but with a few more speckles.
Yes.
And then I decided it's going to be socks and that I should get a coordinating mini skein for contrast stuff. So it was between the light brown color and the dark brown color.
I was.
We went for the light brown color afternoon tea. So we've got a spiced latte and an afternoon tea. So wait, let's hold that so you can see the light better. There we go. So that's going to be socks at some point. At some point.
Those would be such cozy, warm vibe socks.
Yeah. I have to.
So exciting.
I'm trying to keep the
you know what you
mini
should do?
with the What?
Find a pattern with like a nice cable in it.
Oh.
Just had that
Yeah.
thought. Just had that thought.
That would look
Wouldn't
really
that
nice
look
with a nice little
amazing?
cable.
With a nice little cable. Yup.
Add that to the front of the stack.
Oh my god, this is just the sketchiest thing. I'm so afraid to move my one elbow so much.
Okay, and then I've got some more things I can't quite talk about.
Well, you bought them, not me.
They're progress keepers from Maple Rose,
Yeah.
and they are pink and sparkly eggplants. There's 4 of them. And I cannot show those. So literally, I think everybody that was selling eggplant stitch markers, I bought at least one kind of eggplant stitch marker.
I think you got, or if you didn't, you got most of them, almost all of them.
But then, since I'm getting more into spinning,
Yes, you are.
Maple Rose had these nice laser cut spinning tool things. So I've got a wraps per inch little doodad, and I've got a twist angle gauge, and I have what do you call the thing where you just lay the yarn on it to see the thickness? I don't know. I've got one of those too.
I don't remember.
I don't remember what they're called, but the thickness thingy.
The thickness thingy.
The thickness thingy and the twist thingy and the wraps per inch thingy. So I've got all the spinning tools now. Oh, because I also got, at a completely different booth, I finally got an orifice hook.
It's a bullet casing.
It's a bullet casing, which is stunningly like the perfect weight
Mm-hmm.
for this tool.
I know, it's crazy. It's so
Which
crazy.
you wouldn't think, but so
And
now I
really
finally have an
love that.
orifice hook for Esmeralda that's not like one of those Stitch Fix tools on a keychain.
Yeah, hey?
Now I have a real one. Oh, this was from that booth in the corner, where I also got finger salve, some dandelion finger salve, naturally for you. You as in sheep. I don't actually know if this smells good. It contains dandelion-infused avocado oil, beeswax, shea butter, chamomile, bergamot, pink grapefruit, sweet orange essential oils.
Open it up and smell it.
It doesn't smell like much, actually. It just smells vaguely bergamonty.
Yeah, it's a really light scent.
Anyway, I'm going to put some on now, because I don't have to handle any more yarn. Ha!
Well, for the moment. You have no idea how badly I'm resisting the urge to just pick up my elbow and just kind of shift all of the yarn into your chair.
I mean,
Like the 4-year-old I am. I'm like, just help it over to Diana's side.
So,
That'd be so bad, you guys. All
I
right.
think that's everything.
That's everything.
Is that finally everything that we
That's
bought?
Finally, everything that we bought.
That only took us like an entire hour.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys are still here? That's amazing. On the bright side, we can be quick about the rest of it.
Oh, Nikki says coffee date socks.
Oh my god, that's an amazing idea.
Yeah. Looks cably but isn't cables. That's perfect.
Yes.
You are absolutely correct.
You're so right.
That is those are the socks that I want. You're right.
Ideal. Well done. Good call. It's taking me days to think of that. Do you want to do a Patreon ad? Do you have the brain for the Patreon
Do I
ad?
have a brain? Oh, we should talk about the cool business cards. The
Oh,
clear
yes,
plastic
the
business
clear-
cards.
the
Sorry,
clear-
I'm a little slightly too greasy to handle business cards. 1 second. I smell so like fresh.
You smell fresh?
I smell fresh.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. So we talked about Shelley's Artistry, Maple and Rose,
Yeah.
Joe's Garden.
Yeah.
Who are you? Naturally for you. Yes, we
Yeah.
talked about you. Sun Home Farm. Oh, that was the other one. Naturally for you was also selling the Icelandic sheep stuff.
Oh, right, where was been the... Okay, yeah. 'cause
Yes,
they had the-
registered Icelandic sheep, Sun Home Farm.
Yeah, and I thought that was super cool that they had registered Icelandic sheep.
And then the felted
Registered.
stuff.
How many hoops did you have to jump
Oh
to
gosh,
get
I don't even know.
registered Icelandic?
But then the felted stuff that was also in that booth was from Nadia Kangurtseva? It's a Russian name. I remember
beautiful
that.
felted goods. Oh, so nice.
They were gorgeous.
So nice. Oh, so
And then
good.
that's Sea Panda, we talked about them.
Yeah, we talked about Sea Panda.
But Over the Moon,
Oh my god,
has the best business cards. I need to borrow
business
somebody else's
cards.
card to show this off properly. So they're clear plastic with rulers on the side.
Just what a thought.
Love these business cards.
It's the little things, right? Like, they were so cool.
So that's
I think
cool.
we both got terribly nerd excited about business cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
They're so handy.
Yeah. I'm determinedly not thinking about how much money that is now that I'm seeing it all in one place.
Shall I do the Patreon I have this week?
Right, Patreon. If you'd like to financially support us, you can do so at patreon.com/Northern Hits Podcast. I guess I don't have a word this week.
I'm not looking on my phone right now, so no, you don't.
Yeah, patreon.com/Northern Hits Podcast. Any level of support gets you access to our patron-only Discord server, where we're active at all hours of the day and the night, unless I'm being absolutely antisocial, for which I apologize.
Well, I haven't been on there much this weekend either. We've been a bit busy doing other things.
Yeah, there's different stuff at the different levels. There's a Patreon e-knit-in. I think the next one of those is next Saturday, if I remember correctly, the 19th.
Or is it the Saturday after the movie's this coming Saturday?
No, it's the
Patreon knits, and
Patreon's
then
on the
movie,
19th.
and then the movie.
Yes, we also do quarterly movie days.
Yes.
Movie watch parties.
Yeah.
And the next one's going to be on the 26th, which is the following Saturday.
Okay.
All of these things happen at noon Manitoba time.
Do you know what movie you're making us watch?
No, I don't know. You did the poll.
Star Wars Episode 1.
Nice.
Is the winner. So we're going to space again. So we were in space last quarter. At least it's there's less cheese. There's less cheese in this one than Starship Troopers.
Okay, if you say so.
I do say so. So good, guys. It's delightful.
I did not realize my hands were dry, but my hands were dry.
Okay.
I'm going to be moisturized. I should put the lid back on this before I drop it.
As always, we super understand budgets are a real life thing, you guys. If you can't financially support, but you would like to share, show your love, liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting with us here and on other social media platforms is amazing. We love to see your work. We love to see what you're working on. And we always need more inspiration for different projects. It's never enough.
Yeah.
Totally a thing. However, it is very late. I have been trapped in this sea of lambs for a very long time. And I would like to go put my pajamas on. So I'm going to say until next week, I'm Jocelyn.
And I'm Diana.
And no matter where your week takes you,
Don't forget to knit. Oh, I have to lean forward to turn this off now.
Yes, you do.
Go
Go get your arm.
Oh, go get your arm.
I believe in you.
Oh, God. I don't.